Hello.
People around here think we own it. They're wrong.
I spent a lot of my misspent youth at
Hey,
Hades.
stranger. I think your ship's
what's your
missing
bag?
something.
And your wallet?
Me? I'm the best survivalist around, and I'm looking for work. You interested?
Someone got stabbed last night, but nobody got hit in the face.
On the contrary, you look as tough as they come. I like that in a person. Means you're not afraid to get your boots dirty out in the space lanes. And if that's the case, then you need backup. That's where a hard-blooded guy like me comes in.
Lost it for now.
I know a lot about firearms, and I'm one hell of a shot. You can trust me to back you up in any fight we come across. And that goes double for hunting aliens. I've gone toe-to-toe with creatures that make your head spin, and I've barely broken a sweat. Your loss.
I'm busy. Leave me alone. This bar may be tougher than you can handle. You surprised or disappointed? It's my name on the outside, isn't it? Been here too damn long to let someone else come in and muck it up. Hell, even finding decent help isn't worth the trouble half the time. Ethan's got half a brain in his head, seems like, so maybe he'll work out. More and more as time goes on. Plenty of folks looking to get out from under the thumb of the UC, or taking their first steps to being independent. City's been slow to keep up with all the new people. Took them forever to put up the outer walls, and at this rate, they'll need to expand again soon. What you see is what you get.
Hey.
You must be a tourist. A kill a local's no better than to interrupt a man when he's drinking alone. Not really. If you have a job that needs doing, I'll hear you out. That's the only kind of company I'm looking for. Well, this isn't the best part of town for sightseeing. The crowd at the hitching post is a whole lot friendlier to strangers. But since we're already talking, I guess I ought to introduce myself. My name's Ezekiel. Some folks around town call me Easy. Is there something I can do for you? That's right there in my name. Ezekiel. People called me that when I was a kid, and That's stuck. And I kindly ask that you move along. I don't do small talk, especially not with strangers.
Might not be the biggest selection in town, but our liquor gets the job done as well as any. And your locals can be especially colorful here. Want a drink? Yeah, something I got back when I was an irresponsible kid. There's a lot of things I'd probably do differently if I had a second chance. But hey, that which doesn't kill us makes us stronger, right? Pick your poison.
Go easy on Como, okay? Everyone mocks him because he's usually spaced out. But I think deep inside, he's in a lot of pain.
I'm not asking for handouts. But if you got some extra credits... Oh. Hey.
Sure, it's not a life of luxury, but I'm getting by, you know? Kind of. He crashes at my place. But man, he could stay too long. I kind of want to tell him enough is enough. But I don't need that drama in my life right now.
There's nothing obstructing the view.
Great, I guess. Coma's riding high. As in on drugs. I was trying to put it politely. I mean, I get it. We're in the slums. It's not the first time I've seen that. But with him, it's pretty much every minute he isn't working in the fields. His whole life is just work. Get high and sleep. Tried it already. He won't talk about it. In fact, it just makes him hit the stuff that much harder. The best I can hope for now is that he'll find some way to pull himself out of it. Guess that's just life in the slums. You either survive it or you don't. Keep on keeping on.
How's that saying go? Use your friends wisely.
Right! There you are. Oh my God. What's going on? You? I can't believe it.
I ain't one of those who needs a lot of money or possessions to feel good about my life.
A couple of leeches, I guess. Lucky break. Not like I could have paid someone to fix it.
You know, I went to chef school. This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
The sensors are pretty durable. I mean, don't go using them as target practice, and they're good to go. If I could just get the seismic data, I could prove my theory. Thank you for the assistance. If I'm correct, we can use that knob here.
My brother-in-law just got back from 2 weeks in Paradiso. Amazing. I have to look at one more vacation photo.
Thank you for saving my husband. I was so scared. I hope that never happens again. Thank you for saving my husband.
How are you?
I'm saving up to see that if someone calls me a goosey piglet one more time, I swear I'm going to punch them in the eye. Mom and Dad keep telling me to go out and play. I just hope they don't yell at each other too much.
Oh, a bit of a hair trigger there.
I just need a real chance. But there's too little opportunity. And it's hard to compete with native Freestar folk.
I was so scared. I hope that never happens again.
Howdy.
family immigrated here from the UC. Been having a tough time of it.
Those stacks, my home.
If you won't help Marco find a job, the least we could do is give them a good meal.
I don't mean to be callous, but working with the Low House, I see how bad people got it. We have trouble looking after our own, much less some UC transplants.
The Jansens are good people, Axel.
You remember the colony wars? Because I do. I lost kin. Now you expect me to feed them, give them jobs? More people?
The Jansens aren't the hoarding animals. They're just people. If you don't want to help them, what about their little one? Liv.
I've had enough of this.
Doing the right thing is tougher than doing the easy thing. But it always hard work and grit pay off in the long run.
Might not be glamorous, but farming's honest work at least. I dream about one day having my own plot of land.
Step right in, ma'am, and feast your eyes on the marvelous attractions of Honest Earl's Alien Extravaganza. Welcome, welcome. Let me ask you a simple question, friend. Are you prepared to see something so wondrous and strange that you're sure never to forget it? I'm offering you the chance to see something truly exotic and unique. Now, a small remittance is involved, yes, but if you allow me to explain, I think you'll agree it's a price that's more than fair. With pleasure. We got animals from the deepest, darkest corners of the settled systems. What you'll see will delight and amaze. Just a modest fee, and you can feast your eyes. I envy you, truly, for this opportunity. Absolutely. There's a reason folks around here call me Honest Earl. Step right through this door and take as long as you like perusing the menagerie. Oh, and please don't attempt to feed the creatures. In fact, it's best if you don't touch them either.
I can read the sign.
Of course you can. But can you believe your senses? Creatures great and small from the furthest reaches of the settled systems.
Here, in the stretch.
Yes, right here, right now. Things you would never see in a million years for just a small price of admission.
Huh. Well, it's not that much.
Come on.
Just what the stretch needs. More down-on-your-luck animals.
I'm surprised there's a place like this in Aquila.
Honest Earl, that's what folks call me. You know, you don't just get a name like that by accident.
If that's your attitude, then please remove yourself from the premises and make way for the other customer.
Running the Low House is tough, but those times when we make a real difference, it makes it all worth it. Got a moment to hear about the Low House? It means a lot to me and to others. We do, but it's for a good cause. The Low House is a place where folks down on their luck can get a hot meal and a bed to sleep in. More importantly, they can do it with some dignity. No need to beg or steal. Everything's given with no questions asked, and no favors owed. I run the place. Have for years. But to do it, I have to rely on the kindness of others. What do you think I'm doing this for my benefit? I'm doing it because once, a long time ago, I was a guest at the Low House. I was the one who needed saving. Trying to, anyway. Look, I'll be honest with you. We get a little help from some other wealthier folks in the city, but it's barely enough. It takes credits to provide for those in need, and I'm hoping you'll be willing to contribute. If you can spare a few credits, it'll do a lot of good. Thank you. I don't know if you believe in karma, but I do. I think you just earned yourself some.
Scientifically speaking, more important than mathematics is mathematics.
There's definitely an argument for both.
Frankly, what's the point of Grav jumping to new planets if we get NVIDIA?
You got some good news, I hope? Well, that's that then. So, this next part, it's a bit delicate. See that guard tower across the way there? I need to get in there and make a few small modifications to the terminal inside. I don't have the processing power to collate all the data that'll be coming in from the sensors. The existing network does. Oh goodness, I really am bad at communicating sometimes. I have that part well in hand. The, guard standing outside there, he's not gonna let me in. I need you to distract him.
My old man always said I'd be on the wrong side of Aquila security. I guess we're gonna prove him right.
I should only need a few moments. So, I don't know, convince him to take a break or something. Or if you're feeling particularly rebellious, maybe give him some official business to attend to. I believe it's what Davis would refer to as a ruckus. As soon as you've got him occupied, I'll scoot in and out before anyone notices. Okay? Let's do this.
If you're looking for work, Mayor Cartwright might have something. Or
point you the right way.
Brings you to the wall? Boredom? Because if that's what you're looking for, you've hit the jackpot. And I'm just supposed to take this on what? Faith? I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Yeah, I remember now. Maybe so. I guess I believe you. Just don't do anything I'll regret, okay?
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the ash stuff. That's all settled then. Thanks for the assist. Hope you're none too worse for wear. Oh, I intend to. Once enough data has been collected, I'll have the proof I need to convince them, especially Davis, that my technology is useful. If you're curious, come back tomorrow. I might even have preliminary findings.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space, or got separated from their home planet, or what.
I spend way too much time inside. I think I should pick up a hobby.
Nice suit.
Over there.
Tourist?
I give him 3 minutes before the smell chases him out.
Genuine stretch in the nostrils there.
You can be assured that our vault is the most secure place in the city. By preserving the heritage of Aquila City, we provide a vital service to those more esteemed families who've made their home here for generations. In a word, heirlooms. Some of the old families, those descended from the city founders, store objects of value here. Yes, we've got items in our vault that have been passed down from generation to generation. I like to think that the entire heritage of Aquila City is stored right here for safekeeping. And me? Well, I'm the protector of that heritage. Not as much as we used to. Ever since Marshal Blake took charge of the Rangers, well, things have been a lot quieter. There was a time those lock gang boys would be in here so often, we used to joke they ought to just open accounts. Gotta hand it to Marshal Blake, though. He's really got them on the run. One thing I can say is I've never been a hostage before, and well, I think I've had my fill of that for a while. Thank you for your business.
Family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after.
Moira. Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I've patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune. Going to put in another request to get the fleet out.
Group of lowlives. Yeah, now I got your attention. This is Nafa. I might not know all you, but you sure as hell know me. I'm the oil that keeps our machine running. And guess what? The machine is about to get bigger. We got solid info that the labs and bases left over from the colony war are all pretty much still functional. Abandoned, but intact. That means the Crimson Fleet gets new hidey holes all across the settled systems. So go out there and start making yourselves at home.
Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming. He's just a bitter old man, interfering in what's none of his business. There we do. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Cora's gonna be so mad. We really gotta do this. You're not wrong. Had to pull that one out, did you? All right, fine. He's my dad, okay? We're not exactly on friendly terms. He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point. Got ahead of me. Family business just wasn't something I wanted to get into, you know? God, that's the worst part. They're thick as thieves. Last thing I need is Jacob in her life. Let's leave it at that. Yeah, well, sorry I'm such a pain about it. No forgiveness between me and my old man. It's, co-tradition. All right, shall we?
Like we got another off-world.
Careful. Simple falling, so simple in high gravity.
Well, well. Sam Cole finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop. There's only one place a co ought to be. And it ain't out there in the Starfield doing Lord knows what. Putting our future at risk.
I got just as much right to those maps as anyone else in this family.
That's exactly right, Sam. We all share Solomon's legacy. Only some of us are around to live up to it, and some of us aren't.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
I'm up for a little adventure. Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options. No, I don't. It's just... It's been a while, but this is how it goes. Every time. No. I mean, this is no place for her, okay? The less time she spends with Jacob, the better. Yeah, like I said before, they're thick as thieves. Can you imagine what that bitter old mule would do to her head if she hung around more? Damn it. Fine. We'll go get her. If there's any other options, I'd appreciate doing those first.
Sam's Constellation lackey here to bother me again? You mean besides the fact that you're some independent group that doesn't know where your loyalties lie? Or are you referring to the fact that my granddaughter lives in your clubhouse rather than in her family home? Well, that's not your decision, is it? It's co-property by birthright. It stays here. You really believe that, don't you? You think I'm not trying to help him? Can't believe I'm saying this. But if it'll get you out of my hair, then fine. You can have the maps. They're in the other room. Here. Key.
All right, let's see if we can find the empty nest. All right, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh, boy. That's a problem. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shaw Gang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank. Criminal groups in Aquila always find a way. But they usually have to keep on the move to avoid the Ashta. Well, it could just be a coincidence that the cave we want happens to be where the Shaw Gang runs around. But something doesn't feel right. Well, just remember, it's about the artifact, not them. Hurting bad guys puts a smile on your face, that's a bonus. Let's get to that cave.
Us co's have been in government for generations, making sure the Freestar Collective is run the right way. Getting said government to do anything worthwhile is like herding Ashta. Takes perseverance, compromise, and above all, respect. You try to groom your successors, but wisdom's often wasted on the young.
Was that a subtle dig, Jacob?
It wasn't meant to be subtle, son. Jeez. More of that Constellation nonsense? We got plenty of real-world, immediate problems. You explorers are a luxury we cannot afford.
Ever heard of a certain Solomon Coe? Renowned explorer? He'd be spinning in his grave.
Solomon built something. He'd want his kin to protect it, not abandon it in its hour of need. I've had enough of you and your worthless Constellation friends. Show yourself out. Hell no. I've got no control over the actions of those who came before me, and I don't feel beholden to them either. Solomon was a true pioneer and a risk-taker, and I respect that. But I'm not him. I'm a man who appreciates the simpler joys in life. I'm no thrill-seeker, and I don't feel like I need to make my mark on the world. A highball of good whiskey and a sunset to watch it with, it's all the accomplishment I need. Of course. Solomon Coe was a great man, no doubt about it. If it weren't for him, there'd be no Aquila City and probably no Freestar Collective either. And of course, the name comes with certain benefits around town if you catch my meaning. I never turned down a free drink in Solomon's honor. Should it come my way. Well, you take care of yourself.
You do not want to go outside the city walls. The Ashta will rip you apart.
Landing struts primed. Red nose firing.
wise to be in my way. Never mess with a code. Down. Another enemy down. You can't catch them all. To the victor goes the spoils. I said that right?
You show your face around here again.
This side passage might lead someplace interesting. That's for me and my friend? Ha! Cave like this, share the wealth, right? Bye.
The mark's mine. Hop, we're done. Shaw gang's full of thugs. Hurt a lot of people. Yeah, I was done too.
like caves. Honestly, I love caves. Is that weird? Done this before, right? Won't lie. My heart stopped for a beat when you passed out. I'm glad you're still with us. Guess we're done. what sort of contraband these smugglers are running.
I think that's far enough.